All right, back for the off season of our 2027 season, and so we got our own players signed, and so let's see if we can make a splash in free agency and maybe the draft here in this episode. One thing, as I quit, I realized just looking at our homepage here, at who our free agents are. We do have our punter is a restricted free agent. He's okay. His stats, he's giving up almost 9 yards net per punt. He had 27 in the 20. I think he's okay enough to just extend here, and not incredibly expensive. So let's go ahead and extend him. That way we don't have to worry about a punter going forward. So there we go. I think that's all. I don't think any of these other restricted free agents we were too bully on. Let's look at Cody Wendland again. I mean, not what you want in a nose tackle. Pass rush technique, but I mean, I want a guy that can stuff the middle and stop the run. So, I didn't want to pay him that much. All right, so there we go. I think we have now 38 guys on the roster, including our specialists, and so we're going to get into free agency. So let's take a look at what's out there. All right. First of all, do we have a glaring need? So we got quarterback. We wanted to kind of address running back, but that might be a draft thing. We're good on. Let's look at signed players. We're good on tight ends. We need receivers. We let all of our receivers walk, so that's really something that's going to need to be rebuilt. I didn't realize we let them all walk. Bad Mike. We probably should have re-signed Jordan Addison just to have another veteran presence, but having Jefferson on the roster with JJ signing to him, maybe it's going to attract some receivers. Offensive line looks pretty good, so I think we can continue to add reserve pieces to this in the draft. We could maybe look at upgrading our left guard situation. We'll see. I mean, Lawrence Evanson, I thought he was a left guard when we drafted him, but he's been playing right guard, I guess. So, all right. But our tackles, pretty solid. Might be Darisaw's last year, so we might want to think about that. Once again, our defensive line is pretty light. So, defensive tackle, because we let our star go because he was too expensive, we're going to need to address that. Also, outside linebacker. So, yeah, we have some holes because we let Van Ginkel go. In a cap-saving move. We got good pieces on the interior. Our cornerback and safety room, I think, is okay. So I think, our secondary is not primary as far as needs. So let's go back to that free agency list and let's see what in that realm can be potentially grabbed. So, and this is where, again, it's difficult. I really wish they would combine the find a player and the top free agents, because looking at these guys, you have to click on each one of them, to see kind of what range they're looking at. But if you go to find a player, well, I suppose, we can look at all players other than specialists. And holy crap, Bijan is a 94? Ooh. I'm sure he's asking for everything. Oh, my gosh. That's all he wants? Oh. Maybe. Maybe this might be the splash move. Should we do it? Should we throw out an offer to Bijan freaking Robinson? Get him locked up for the next 3 years? Would I be mortgaging my future? I might be. I'm going to come back to him because I need to really look at the things that I truly need, which is defensive tackle, Sheldon Rankins, Joshua Pascal. See, Harrison Phillips probably won't want to sign with us again. But now he's looking for $12 million. So his demand is now a lot lower than it was. So maybe we did a good thing. What if we made an offer? Does he hate us because we cut him? Let's find out. It will be considered. Okay. Well, maybe we get Harrison Phillips back at a discount because we cut his butt. That would be neat. All right, fullback. We do need a fullback. I'm sure. Let's take a look at just all the fullbacks here. And I don't know what. Oh, that's right. It shows it right there. All right, so he wants a lot of money. Jacob Johnson is a lesser fullback. He's a more veteran presence, and he wants a lot less money. Blocking's okay. All right, so he would be an upgrade over Alexander. Yeah, let's see if we can get him. I mean, this is going to be a while before he actually signs. What else is out here that looks tasty? All right, Max Crosby. I swear this guy's available every single year. Yeah, he's a 1 year rent-a-player every year. He does want a 2-year contract, but everyone's apparently just signing him big and then cutting him. He would be quite an upgrade. Do we go ahead and just rent Max Crosby like others have been doing? Let's do it. I don't know what he wants to be. I don't know if he'll work as a 3-4 end, but he could. All right, so defensive tackle, defensive end. Hufanga's back on the market, but he wants a lot. What did we say our needs were? See, normally I write this stuff down when I play this in private, but I haven't been because I've been concentrating on recording. Outside linebacker was one. We need a strong side outside linebacker. So, and we need receivers. Holy crap, do we need receivers? Let me look and see if there are any like decent and cheap receivers. I don't need guys that are number ones, but if we can get like a Zay Flowers here for $5 million, let's see, what's his loyalty and all of that? His loyalty is very high, so I don't know if he would pull the trigger, but if we give him a bigger bonus, let's see if that entices him. All right, and that would be a good number 2, and then maybe we just kind of have scrubs for the rest of our receivers this year as we look to kind of maybe rebuild through the draft. What else is a possibility here? Okay, so Malachi Corley is an okay option as well. So yeah, some of these guys I feel like maybe I feel like we could like settle. So if Zay Flowers says no, we still have some options to try to get someone decent into our locker room here. So, all right, Jacob Johnson. Who knows when he's going to want to sign? We're going to know about Crosby. We're going to know about Harrison Phillips pretty quickly here, and then we'll need to pivot if they don't sign. So I think that's a good place to start. Let's go ahead and move forward. All right, so still decision pending on both of them. So we're moving forward one more time. And, yeah, Crosby got signed by Ottawa. As probably to be expected. So let's go back. Let's go back to defensive ends and see who else might be. Okay, so Milton Williams is a 67. Looks all right. Why? Okay. He's kind of decent. Not great, but decent. Yeah, sure. All right, let's see if giving him an extra couple mil in signing bonus is enticing enough. And then let's see if Milton Williams is our man. All right, so we missed out on Crosby. Now we got our two other defensive linemen coming up, and yeah, both of them. Oh, we got Williams. Yeah, I honestly, I mean, it would have been something if Phillips re-signed with us. He was probably ticked off that we cut him, but I mean, he only signed a 1-year deal, also. So, all right. So that said, let's go back to defensive tackles and see what our other options are. Buddy Huntgate. All right, decent run stuffer. Decent diagnosis. Isn't that expensive. Wants a 4-year deal, but he's a 4-year vet. All right, let's see if he might come over to the dark side. All right, he's going to be March 30th. All right, so we got a decent defensive end, I think, and he was a 12th ranked free agent. So, don't feel too bad about that. All right, there we go, and we got Huntgate. Okay, so we got some guys that didn't break the bank. They didn't break the bank, so that feels all right. All right, so now the next one up is Zay Flowers. Let's see if Flowers likes this. We got a few days before he says yay or nay. So we're gonna sim through a few days here, and let's see. So Van Ginkel signed, for almost $20,000 a year as a 9-year, or $20 million a year as a 9-year vet with Las Vegas. So good for you. Good for you getting that money. All right, Zay Flowers, April 5th, and it's April 4th. So this should be the day that we find out whether he wants to come to sunny Hawaii. And he does. Oh, and we got our fullback as well. So, okay. All right, so we got some pieces. I feel pretty good about that. We still have 44 mil in cap space as well. So that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good that we did that well. So that said, all right, what else could we possibly do? Oh, that's right. We needed an outside linebacker. So let's go see what's left on the OLB market. All right, some decent vets. Quincy Williams wants a lot. Josh Sweat doesn't. Let's see if we can get somebody that is has a super great pass. I mean, honestly, he's not horrible. He didn't play much last year. He only got 1 sack. Dre Greenlaw is more of a coverage outside linebacker. He did get 2.5 sacks. Victor Dimukeji has some potential. Let's see, what's he want? You know what? Yeah, as even if he doesn't start as a decent depth piece for a couple mil, I think I like that. All right. So again, looking at the roster, again having to filter to signed. Safeties as well. We could maybe look to lock up a backup safety. Oh yeah, we were gonna. I totally forgot that we were enamored by Bijan Robinson, and we could have maybe. What did he end up going for? Yeah, 3 years, 40. I totally would have paid that. I kind of blew that. That would have been a great signing that I think would have helped. Yeah, I got to where I was looking at other things and forgot to go back to them. What are you going to do? All right, why is Michael Carter not signed? You know what? How much does he want? What do you want, Michael Carter? Okay. What are we looking at cornerback here? We got our stud second-year player, and then we got some good pieces here. But again, if we get a guy that can make plays, he's had some decent years. This could be okay. Let's try it. Let's see if we can't get him on the team. And then outside linebacker. So, find a player. Oh, we were looking at outside linebackers. We were looking at our vets here. Let's see, Josh Sweat, and then down to Greenlaw, and then down to did we end up deciding to make an offer to Mukeji? Did we? Yeah, we did. So okay, all right. So I think that's good. Let's see if maybe we can land one or both of these guys. All right, we got them both. We lured them both. Okay, so I think we picked up some pretty good pieces here, and we didn't break the bank to do it. So we still have 34 mil. We're still looking pretty good here. And I wonder now that we've signed Carter, if maybe one of these cornerbacks are expendable to pick up some more draft capital. So let's look at Meyer here. Yeah, see, he's got strengths, but he's got some weaknesses too. So who wants him? Baton Rouge? Baton Rouge, you want him? Sure. Let's do it. All right, Baton Rouge, what do you give me for Mr. Isaiah Meyer? I'll give you a sixth. He gives me a fourth and a third rounder in 2029. Yeah, all right. I like that. Let's do it. There you go. Okay, so now we're looking at, we got 3 fourth rounders this year. And we gave up our fifth and our sixth. But so basically we moved our fifth and our sixth up into the fourth round. And then we picked up an extra third rounder a couple of years from now. All for guys that probably weren't going to play much anyway. So I feel good about that. I think that's good. Okay, so all that to say, I think that we're done with the free agency. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go to fifth-year extensions. And here is where we need to do we need to extend McCarthy at 56 mil, and then next year we'll deal with his contract. So 1 year extension for 56 mil next year, but we have him under control. So we are doing that. Okay. So now on to the draft. Let's see what the draft looks like. Why are we here? Okay. Draft. There we go. All right. So again, we're picking 27th. Our mocks have us going defensive tackle all the way across the board, and they're probably not wrong. So let's see what's available to us when we draft. Boom. All right. This suggests Khalil Thomas, who I think was one of the guys that they mocked to us. Oh, we no longer have that available. All right, so Khalil Thomas is at the top of the chart here, and he's kind of mid in everything except run defense and pass rush technique. He projects as a 3-4 defensive end, but again, I don't know if that's something that we could readily switch and feel good about. He's strong as heck, though. Look at those reps. All right, pretty good. Let's see if there's any other guys that strike us. Sometimes these linebackers, yes. Okay, so Emmett Benninger is a pass rush behemoth. So I like him a lot better than I like that defensive tackle. So that's probably going to be where we go. See, even this defensive tackle is although his defensive diagnosis isn't that good, but neither is his. So I'm not too sure about Khalil Thomas, but I really do like this guy, Emmett Benninger. Anybody else that stands out? Yeah, we're gonna do that. What about this wide receiver down here? Oh, okay. Maybe we do need receivers. What's this guy's speed? His speed is good. Okay. He's a little overrated. He's got bad feet. But you know what? Other than defeating jammers, and he doesn't have a lot of endurance. What do the receivers look like? Because if not him, then who? Later on, possibly Quentin Gordon. Okay, so this guy is slow, but other than that, he's pretty good. All right, so let's maybe try to look at Brent Ordonez in the second round. Maybe that'll work out. But let's go with. I really hate to pass up on this guy, especially because we do need pass rushers. So we're going to take Benninger. We're going to continue to the end of the day. We're going to simulate tomorrow, and yeah. So that receiver's gone. Okay. Wait. Is this the guy we were looking at? I swear he had a different name. But I like everything about this guy except his endurance. Yeah, I think this is the same guy. I like everything about this guy except for his endurance. But maybe that won't be a factor. What else do we have here? If they want, duh. Continue to next team pick. Maybe he won't even be there. Yeah, he gone. Never mind. All right, so Alfonso Martinez. Max out, but really ugly everywhere else. I mean, it doesn't need pass coverage skills, so that doesn't matter. But I don't know. That's a 4-3 defensive end. Not really great. All right, so what do we say? We said there were a couple of receivers that we kind of like the look of. So Ordonez here. Yeah, let's grab him. I think other than speed, but for a slot receiver, we just need, he's a good possession guy. So, all right, continue to the next pick. And so here's where I think we have 3 picks in the third round here, don't we? Or do we have 3 picks in the fourth round? I can't remember. Let's see, draft list, round 2, round 3. Is this where we have more? No. So it's the fourth round. Where we have 4 picks. Or 3 picks. Yeah, okay. All right, but neither here nor there. They want us to take Keenan Walters. How far down are you? Right here. I mean, yeah, but maybe not. Oh, I mean, really, the ratings are all squashed together now, so we're just looking for guys that stand out. So this guy has really lousy endurance, good on a lot of things, but nope. What if we went receiver? Is that a possibility? Oh yeah, that's right. We're looking at running backs as well. Why can't I hover over the running back? There we go. Yeah, no. So we're probably going to run it back with Montez again, because we passed up on running backs. Actually, I don't think there were really any really greatly valued running backs in this draft. So they want us to do the safety. Is he that bad? I mean, we're what? This is third round. So do we really want to go all the way down? That's not him. He was a 5.0. This guy right here. Do we really want to go this far down on the draft list? I mean, he's not going to be blitzing. That's for sure. He doesn't have great endurance. Doesn't have great pass intercepting. So I'm not sold. Sorry, scouts. I'm not sold. Do we try to? I mean, we did sign a cornerback, I think, right? We could look for line depth. I mean, really, there's not anything that's hitting me as definitely got to have this guy. I mean, this cornerback, pretty good where you want him to be other than interceptions. So maybe there. No. I hate to have dead silence when I'm doing this, so that's why I just keep blah 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 as much as I can, because I hate to just have you watch me scroll. But I mean, that's all I'm doing is just looking at stuff. So this guy doesn't have great endurance. Do we just go ahead and roll with that safety that they want us to? Because I'm not really seeing anything here that really makes me go, wow. I know it's the third round, but I mean, we've gotten better than this in the third round before. Maybe it's just a bad draft class. All right. Well, wait a minute. How about this tackle? Good technique, good scheme acquisition, a little bit lacking in blocking strength, but I mean, we got a good strength coach. So maybe this guy just needs to get in the weight room. We're going to, I mean, I hate to speculate in the third round, but I think we're going to. How much better is this guy than this guy rated up here? Yeah, see, he's got so much better ratings. It's just this guy's more fully developed. So what does it say? What does our interviewer say about him? Very overrated, and he's got injury risk. So maybe that's the kicker right there. Ugh. Okay. I'm so confused about what to do right now. Things that have normally stood out. Seeing like this guy's got a lot of great qualities, except for pass rush strength. Is he maybe a guy that can develop, or is he just never going to have pass rush strength? Maybe he gets by on technique. Yeah, we do need defensive ends. I think, yeah, after all this hemming and hawing, I'm going to take a chance on Augustine. I'm probably going to blow this one, but there it is. All right, now we go to all of our fourth rounders. And we didn't find a whole lot at third round, so what are we going to find in the fourth round with all of these picks? I mean, we could look to package and trade some of them, but at the same time, that's going to take some time. I'd rather pick up picks than get rid of picks. All right, wait a minute. Did I see this guy before? Because this cornerback actually looks, except for, well, he can't diagnose. Maybe not. So where are we going here? What is it we said we needed? I'm asking you like you're going to tell me. Yeah, I wanted to pick up all this draft capital, and now I'm not. All right, you know what? We had talked about Donham before. We're going to, oh, wait, I still got to go to my next pick. So is Donham still there? Yeah. We had looked at Donham before. I'm going to go ahead and go with Donham. I'm not going to sweat it. And then a few more to our next pick. And so we have picked up a tackle, a cornerback, a receiver, and an outside linebacker. We could, again, still use that defensive end if we could find one that actually seems to, A, fit our scheme, and B, look like he might be halfway decent. But I don't think we're seeing that. All right, well, let's see what about this guy? No. Yeah, I feel like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. This is interesting. He's an inside backer. He projects as a 4-3 weak side linebacker, so still not, I mean, great pass rusher. Not great anywhere else, and really poor endurance. But if we're looking at potential for backups, plugins, maybe. Could still use a defensive tackle. Great diagnosis skills, but not much elsewhere. Let's see, what was it? Columbus that we were looking at? Yeah. All right. Well, it's an extra pick. Let's roll the dice with Columbus. And then go to our last fourth rounder, And maybe get that, was it Lazarus we were looking at? No, it definitely was not Lazarus. Driscoll? No. Bowden? No. I don't know who we were looking at. I thought we were looking at a defensive lineman. Okay, maybe it was this guy, Victor Hilliard. Yeah, I mean, how much would this guy actually play since he's like out of shape? But maybe. What are we looking at as far as some of these higher guys? We got a truckload of cornerbacks up here. Good man-to-man, good zone, good defensive diagnosis. Decent. Okay, what's this guy? Not good diagnosis. Good on special teams, though. Endurance, special teams. Good in all the coverage capabilities, but really bad at defensive diagnosis. Really fast, though. What are we looking at as far as safeties? I mean, I'm assuming since there's not really any on the board that, who do they want us to take? Massengill. Okay, well, there we go. They want us to take a safety. Massengill, is he any better than Theodore Cook? Run defense, man, special teams. Cook, not as good on special teams, but better diagnosis. Can't pick a pass off. All right, we're gonna go with Massengill. That's what they want us to get. All right, and our next pick is round 7. So, woo! Look at all these people come off the board. Now I think we got 2 7th round picks, and we're just looking at best available player. They want us to take wide receiver Troy Benson, and honestly, taking another wide receiver, since we don't have wide receivers, is I'm all for that. Oh. Yeah, in the 7th round, this looks pretty good. We're going to take Benson. Yeah, okay. And then the next pick is our last pick, and there's not a whole lot left, so they want us to take Fortenberry. Defensive tackle, Fortenberry. Let's just look at him. Oh, he's way down there. Yeah, not good. Run defense. He projects as a 3-4 end. All right. I don't want to waste too much time on our last pick. Got a lot of running backs down here. Let's see if any of these guys have like a combination of who's this? No. Combination of things. What does this guy have? So he's elusiveness, blitz pickup, but not a whole lot anywhere else. He's probably not going to rate real well. But you know what? Yeah, we're just going to we're going to take a chance that this shifty guy might be something. We're going to take him and call it a day. All right. So there we go. Let's take a look at what we did. All right. So yeah, not any true winners like we had last year and the year before. Not anybody in the 70s or 80s, but maybe some good. So this is the guy I was pretty enamored with his stats all around. And maybe he's a little devalued just because he doesn't do zone well. But, all right. Our flanker that we liked. Okay. Yeah, see, for a slot receiver, you want him to catch well in traffic. He doesn't need to be super speedy. But if he can be a possession guy and be good for us for a few years, I think that's good. All right. 56, 51, 52, our tackle is... a little developmental. And then Troy Benson, this other receiver, okay. And then our running back we took a chance on, we probably whiffed on. Yeah. All right, so there we go. There's our draft. So next we'll look to do a little late free agency, and then we'll get into the preseason and cut our roster down.